In the previous video, I introduced the publishing site template and talked about how it enforces consistency across your site collection. And one of the things that we looked at was the ability to set your page layouts and set those across all your site collections. I'm just going to show you how a page layout is very different in a publishing site as it is to a team site where you have web part pages that have different layouts. Your three column or a header with three columns and a footer. The page layouts in the publishing site are quite different. There's some similarities, but I'll show you what I mean. So what I'll do is I'll create a page and I'll call this first publishing page. Now, when I create my page, the content type that is being used here is the page content type, and that has a number of fields associated with it. And you can actually see these fields here. It's almost kind of like an edit form. I have a title field here. I have a page content, which is actually a rich HTML field, and I have a roll-up image. So that is actually a field that's part of the page content type. The page layout that I'm using displays these three fields. So this is my content, and I'll just choose a roll-up image. So I'll just browse here and I'll pick an image that I've already uploaded into SharePoint. I'll insert that. You'll see here actually I have this image rendition choice. I'll go into that maybe in a later video, but basically this allows you, these are preset renditions, so rather than resize the image myself, I can choose, I can have certain dimensions of images that I use consistently, and I can just very quickly click that and SharePoint will resize the image for me. So it's quite a powerful tool. That's a new feature in SharePoint 2013. I'll press OK. Right, so if I press save now, so I'll go back to the page tab and press save. Now the page is checked out. Check-in and check-out is automatically configured on the page libraries in the publishing page. So actually what you can see here is when I was editing the page, it only showed me those three fields. But actually when I saved it, those fields are now gone. It actually looks as though the page layout that I'm using only shows me my content. It doesn't show me anything else. But now I'll show you what happens if I go back to edit the page. What I'll do first is I'll edit the properties of the page. This will take me to a standard SharePoint form. I'll put in a byline, for example. I'll say this is my first page, and I'll put an article date, and I'll put that in as the 20th of May. Oh, sorry, it's going to want American dates. I'll just choose from the date picker here. I'll choose 29th of May. I'll press save. So I've edited the fields in the actual item itself, but you're not seeing any of that here. Now, if I go back to edit the page and I go to the page tab and I click on page layout here, I can see I have a bunch of page layouts available to me, and I can create. You can create your own page layouts as you want, and lay your content out however you want. But I'll just choose the image on left, the standard SharePoint field. And you'll see here now that I've got some additional fields here available. So I put the article date in, it's already there, and the byline is already there. I'll choose actually a page image as well. I'll take the same image that I had as my roll-up image. I'll insert that. So I'm editing the page. I've put this image in. It's going to ask me what I want the caption. A lovely desert. And I have my content. So these are all the fields. These are the fields that I'm asked to fill in for this particular page layout. I'll save that again. And now you'll see that this is the same page, but it's displayed completely differently. If I had a different page layout, I wouldn't be seeing the image here. I would just have the content only. Because I've chosen this page layout, it's automatically put the image to the left, it's put my content to the right, and it's put in the article date and the byline as well. if I went back here to edit the page and went back to the original page layout, body only, and I'll save that, you'll see here I'm back to just my content. So the content that I set is not actually gone. It's just that this particular page layout is not displaying that information. So it's quite a useful tool, and you can obviously create your own columns and create your own page layouts, and have that configured and displayed however you want, and whatever suits your needs for your intranet. So it's quite a useful tool. The way that you would create new page layouts and edit page layouts is through SharePoint Designer. You can download that from the Microsoft website. I encourage you to check that out because creating your own page layouts is something that's very powerful and very useful.